Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while since I got to make a video. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking, how's it been? What have I been up to? Stuff like that. And I've been doing a lot, clearly. But that's going to be for another video, not for this video. But for this video, I do want to talk a little bit about what it was like creating content. Obviously, a lot has changed. For those of you know, content has evolved and we've obviously grown as creators. Because for those who actually follow me on my channel, you know that I've done a lot of vlogging. I grew up doing vlogging, handheld cameras. Like I was using these like little like top mics, you know. Oh man, this little. Hold on. Sorry guys. I know the video looks very blown out. You gotta love when you live in a humid part of the state, and so everything gets kind of fuzzy. Okay. I'm hoping I fixed it all right. Cool. This is probably the best I'm going to get it out of. Man, shout out to Monitor and Control app because this thing is a clutch. I love it. Like I'm using my phone right now to monitor myself, and what's cool is like this thing is so efficient. I can Bluetooth it to my camera, and as long as you have a pretty decent connection between the camera and your monitor, it runs pretty smoothly. And I don't need to carry like a bunch of equipment like another external monitor. I don't have to have HDMI ports, all that. So having your phone as a monitor is a clutch. I'm gonna have a video. I did a video about it. It's gonna be somewhere up here. But yeah, check it out. Check it out. You guys are gonna enjoy it. For those of you done like vlogging in the past, doing old school videos, a lot of us use top mics. It would either be like these pros, or you would have like a cheaper version that you can put on top of your camera, and you're walking around recording like this and just filming, vlogging your days. And I've done that for a long time. And as much as I love doing it, it starts to get a little annoying at times. Especially because you want to try new things. Your niche is a little different. Lately now I've been using more of these. I've actually been using more wireless microphones like the Hollyland the Hollyland 2M. So I've been using these microphones a lot more, because they're small, convenient, and look at that. Like you can barely, like I can just clip it on my hat. It looks too small. It's so unnoticeable. Um, I also have like the DJI mics that I use from another job. I love those mainly because it's got like the 32-bit recording within the camera or within the audio. The only reason I don't like using them is just because I don't like using heavier microphones. I don't want any microphones that like kind of drag your shirt, or they just look so big then you just can't really look natural with them. And with these, like, they're great. They don't do 32-bit, which is very unfortunate. But like, look at me. Like, I can be able to step back. I can walk around. I can look the other way. I can kind of embrace the nature. I can embrace the vibe that's going on, and you guys can still hear me. So, this is something that I think has been a great investment for videographers, filmmakers, content creators, people who are just wanting to explore and show more about what they do in life. So yeah, I would recommend it if in the future, if you guys are wanting to invest and grow, get yourself something like these. Wireless microphones are big. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still use top mics. Like once in a while, I'll want to use my top mic, but in certain situations, like say if like you're wanting to vlog and you go into a private area where they allow photography but they don't allow video, and the reason that they say they don't allow video is because they see you put a top mic on your camera. I've had situations like that, and what's crazy is like I'm able to get away certain places because I have this little receiver that I can put on top of my microphone. So like it's tiny, it's not noticeable. The only thing I probably have to hide is maybe just the cord that's sticking out, but no one's gonna catch me. No one's gonna say anything that I have a a little microphone on my head because no one's gonna really pay attention as much. Um, but everybody again is very different. It works for however you want to create content. So you know, if this is if you're wanting to grow, level up, use wireless microphones. And again, like I said, this is very light. It's it's very convenient. You don't have to worry about, people looking at you as much. Obviously, they're going to see you because you have a camera regardless. But you don't have a whole like setup. You don't have a microphone on top of your camera that you're worried about. You don't need to worry about all the extra stuff. Now, obviously, if you're putting like me putting a phone or a monitor on top of your camera, that's gonna look a lot more noticeable. So, it just depends on how you want to do a setup. I just have my phone on a phone mount on top of my camera, and I'm walking around, kind of just vlogging, filming myself, hanging out at the park and stuff. So, like I had this is where I had the camera set up. Trying to go out and create content, filming yourself. I don't do a whole lot of vlogs like this as much. I kind of miss it. I do miss vlogging, which has been crazy. I miss just kind of like interacting with you guys, talking to a camera, talking about my life and everything. But I'm trying to obviously push myself to do more filmmaking. I want to do more storytelling. So that stuff takes a little bit of time. It's a bit of a process to do. And I want to do stuff like that. So I'm doing my best to get a good balance of, you know, doing these normal vlogs or doing an actual short film, stuff like that. So right now, yeah, I'm just vlogging, hanging out with you guys, filming. And I don't know if you guys have noticed. You guys probably don't notice as much. I'm shooting with the A7S III right now. I have an A7 IV, and I can probably make a whole separate video of why I decided to leave Canon. But I just found out that I can put LUTs inside this camera, which has been crazy. So I just added my own LUT that I color graded from DaVinci, and now you guys are seeing literally the colors from my LUT, and this is how I color grade. I'm exposing to my LUT at the moment, which is basically me, just exposing myself. How's it going? See, I can't seem to get over this awkwardness when it comes to filming in front of people because people are still obviously still gonna be around. It's gonna still feel weird, but I'm doing my best to just come out here, film myself, and just enjoy life. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to record a little bit more today. I want to keep it interesting. I don't want to make this vlog very short, so we're gonna hang out today. We're gonna do a little bit of content. Um, I might use my phone as a monitor and just get some like cool little B-roll stuff. Play with the A7S III. If you guys want a video of how I'm filming everything with all this, let me know what you're interested of me showing you guys. And yeah, but what do you guys think though? Like, how do I look? How do I sound? Like, does everything look pretty good? Audio sounds pretty good. I had to like, okay, so the one thing that I find annoying with Sony is that it doesn't have like an auto leveler, if that makes sense. So like with my R5, I can be able to do like it can set it to auto and it keeps it from peaking no matter how loud you get, how quiet you get. So with this, I have to set it at a certain level on how much I talk, especially how much where the microphone's at. So like I think I set my level to like 1 or 2, and this is just barely hitting the 12 on the metering. So it's a little annoying, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's stressful. I think that's why you need something like an external recorder, like the DJI 2 or something, just cuz in case something happens, you can always just fix it with that 32-bit. Again, as long as you know what you're doing, you know how to edit, how to color grade and everything, how to adjust your audio, you shouldn't have an issue. So, yeah, let's get it going. Let me create a thumbnail first. I think that's cool. I don't know. I'm back. We're doing the awkward vlogs today. So let me break down. Let me get this tripod out of here and we're gonna start walking around. We are at Lakes Park here in Fort Myers, Florida, and I'm just gonna film a little bit. I will say the one thing that does suck with getting this new backpack is that I got this new camera bag, right? And it's a bit heavier than the previous bags I've had. Um, because it's kind of like a suitcase in a way. It's nice because I like to keep a lot of equipment with me, but it just takes so much like energy to carry around with me. So I'm always carrying it with me. But I just bought me a sling bag. I gotta get in the habit of not looking at myself. I think this is why I should not have a monitor on top of my camera, because I keep looking at myself and it's a habit. But I need to make sure I'm exposed properly. So a monitor is a clutch to have sometimes. God, look at that. You gotta love 10-bit, bro. Like 10-bit 4K was this 422. Like this is beautiful. And I'm not a big camera guru, but I do love getting into this stuff and like learning about it because you start to find it very interesting to get into, and you're wanting that next best quality for your videos, your filmmaking and everything. So, yeah, I love this. I might be a little overblown, but that's okay. Oh, well that is not that doesn't look good. I see a big cloud coming this way. Um yeah, I don't know about this. They blocked off the whole walkway to the boardwalk. That means I gotta walk all the way around, and by the look of this cloud coming in, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it all the way around in time because this is a big park. That's crazy. They got me messed up. I do want to come back when it doesn't start to rain. Once the raining season's over, then I can start going out in public and filming more often. But we just kind of here for fun at the moment. You know what? Let's go sit at this bench because I think I don't think I'm gonna walk around this whole park just to make this whole video. No, but these videos I feel like would be a lot more fun if I was with other people, Like trying to film and vlog by yourself feels so it gets boring, Like I'm trying to bring the story within this, trying to bring a little bit of energy, but I don't know. I just I feel like it doesn't get there when you're doing this by yourself. Ooh, that sun's coming out. Let's switch locations. So yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, microphones. Duh. So yeah, I mean, obviously you can see I can't be able to use a top mic if I'm gonna be this far in with the zoomed in lens. Like you can't get these types of looks with the top mic. Now, I do think it's obviously it does have its pros and cons on what you're using and how you're using it. Like my wireless microphones are probably good for like one, two people, maybe three the most, depending on the situation. But if you're trying to do a bigger group, you obviously just want to just put a top mic on, get the environment, and then just kind of have fun with the audio like that. But me by myself filming, Um, this is fine, I think. It's pretty convenient. Again, I don't have to worry about the camera getting too heavy. Um, I don't have to constantly be up close with the camera and everything. But don't get me wrong, I think a lot of people miss that type of feel when it comes to doing vlogging is be able to be more engageful, if that makes sense. Like I feel like when you're holding the camera and you're getting up close to the camera talking to people, you feel like you're right there with them. You're connecting a bit more rather than something like this where it feels more like a story. Like I'm telling a story in a way, um, from like a third person perspective, watching me from a distance. It just really depends on how you're wanting to do this. But I love filming like this. I do. Um, Again, just when you're doing stuff like this by yourself off the fly, you just kind of have to do what you got to do. I'm trying to get better with planning my videos and doing more scripts, and I want to actually get a shot list taken care of and everything. So I think those are obviously going to be the more serious type videos, like the short films and everything that I create. And the vlogs like this, not so much, because I want it to feel more organic. That I'm just talking to you guys, having that raw, real, personal feel. Um, but I'll probably get a little bit more prepared at the same time. It all comes in timing, comes in God's timing. Um, but yeah, I mean, going before earlier, if anybody in Fort Myers, Naples, Lehigh area, if any of you guys are content creators, vloggers, filmmakers, photographers, I would love to meet up with you guys, um, hang out. Let's do some adventures together. Let's film each other, do some fun content. Like I love this type of community where like-minded people can kind of get together and create stuff. And I want to be able to like get out of my bubble more. Like, I could do these more if I was with other creators, other influencers, or other passionate people that like telling stories. It can be nerve wracking when you're by yourself, especially when there's people walking around, they're walking past you, and they look at you like, oh, he's talking to a camera, like da da da. And obviously, I shouldn't care. I don't care, but a part of me still has that like, oh, they're watching me. They're watching me. Don't watch me. I think that's why I like the wireless mic setup. It's a lot more convenient. It doesn't look so much like a video camera, but I mean, the camera's still on a tripod and everything. It's still pointed at you, so it's obviously still looks like a video camera. I think that's about it. I don't know what else to do with this video. It's been a long day, a long day. Oh no, and it's raining. I gotta go. Bro, tell me why the minute I pack up my tripod, it already starts to like really come down. Like this is crazy. I could just put away my camera and run there, but I wanted to keep documenting all of this. Like I don't know if you guys can see it. I might have to point it over here. Like, can you see that? Can y'all see that? Look at that. Crazy. I knew those clouds were coming in. Those clouds were coming in pretty fast. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Shaving your face feels so weird. Guys, don't shave your face. Let the beard just grow. I think it's because the Filipino and the Mexican in me, it's hard to grow, so I'm trying to grow it out again. But yeah. Alright, I gotta play the waiting game. Look at that. I knew that cloud was coming. Okay. The rain died down finally, which is nice. I'm gonna get out of here because it felt very short. I didn't want to stay out here filming and I'm getting hot and sweaty, so yeah. Hopefully next time I'll have some people to come out here and film with me, because vlogging by yourself can get a little boring sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, I'm heading home. I hope you guys sort of like this video. Hit that like, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.